Look, 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 look! We saw a bear!
In the previous episode, we had the privilege of seeing two black bears for the first time in Canada. We also tried to cross a fast-flowing river, but we couldn't. And we ended the day with a campout straight out of a movie in bear country.
A really good day. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, up and at 'em. Let's get up.
Let's see what view we wake up to.
Good morning! There's no sun.
It's pretty cloudy.
Back there, it doesn't look very nice, to be honest, and we're heading back there. The fire burned out completely overnight. I think the first thing I'm going to do is light a little fire, make myself some mate, and have a calm breakfast. I think the moment calls for it.
Let's light it little by little. There's some left over here.
There we go. We'll just leave this one and that's it. Anyway, this gets used up really fast.
One of the pleasures I enjoy most when traveling are these moments when I have no signal, I'm with Pantera, and I'm 100% connected with nature.
Step 1, fire. Done. Step 2, I really don't like how the sky looks over there and we're heading that way, and I'm afraid it might come this way. So first I'm going to take everything down. The tent, so I can have breakfast in peace later. Because if it starts raining with everything set up, taking it down is going to be a lot more complicated. Because everything gets wet, you know? That's not good.
Before, and I never get tired, 'cause you're my piece of...
Make it all. Imagine
The amount of firewood.
there is. There are about 5 or 6 of these full of firewood.
Here we are!
Alright, let's leave the axe here. And this goes like this. Let's go.
We are on the shores of Lake Osta, which was artificially connected with other lakes in 1954, forming the huge Neshako River Reservoir.
Well,
Since it keeps dripping, we're taking everything apart. I just tossed everything in, with the saddlebags open, just to get under a roof quickly. And there, have breakfast calmly, pack everything up, and well, then head back out properly for the stretch we still have left. We still have about 100 kilometers of dirt road left, more or less.
so yeah.
Let's go! And I already put out the fire. Here. There it is. Relax, we'll get everything set up while it rains. Sure, like there's an avocado. That too, I put in 4 eggs. I think I went overboard. I always use 3. We're good now. Now it has a bit more cheese. This cheese is amazing. Do you know how long?
That bottle lasted me.
A long time, really great day. It started to rain a little harder, so it's a good thing we came in here. We got everything ready. Relax. I set up the bike. Let's put it, see, I already have the route saved, so I just grab it, set the route, boom, done, and then it will start. The thing is, it still has to recognize my location. We're starting. Nice day for a barbecue. We'd say, no, what a shame. I thought it was going to be a sunny day like yesterday. Yesterday we had a really lucky day yesterday, an incredibly lucky one. Man, it started raining and I predicted it. I was absolutely sure it was coming here. I wanted rain. There you go.
We have quite a few kilometers of dirt road ahead, surrounded by these virgin forests and with this rain that just won't stop.
Let's put on the gloves. It's cold. The temperature dropped to 15 degrees, but luckily it stopped raining. I mean, it's still dripping a little, but now things have changed. My hands are warm. All this area gets snow in the winter, and there's almost a meter of snow.
The heated gloves from Richa save me once again, because as we keep going up, it looks like we're going to need them.
Look at that massive mountain. It's called Nadina Mountain, the Pines. I stopped because I said I needed to stop to see this. It's raining, but the rain is coming like this, so it's a good time to fly the drone. All for you guys. Nadina Mountain is about 2,100 meters high, and its melting snow feeds tributaries of the Fraser River, one of the most important rivers in British Columbia. The rain doesn't let up, it keeps dripping, it keeps raining, and this fast little road is actually really great. Besides, it goes past all kinds of lakes. The path is pretty winding, but winding and fast, that's what I like. And after hundreds of kilometers on this spectacular dirt road, we're back on pavement again. That's great. Road. Honestly, look, if my calculations are correct, I think we did about 350 kilometers. I forgot to show you, but I filled it up with fuel. I have the canister back here, so with that, we'll make it just fine. From Canada, since we left Vancouver, we've done 1,528 kilometers, of which between yesterday and today, we did 360 kilometers of gravel. More. What is he doing? A few days ago, we got to the ferry, and we had to go back 200 more, so that's 560 kilometers. So out of the 1,528, 560 were on dirt roads. Our day ends here, in this nice little town called Smithers. We arrived in Smithers. We're at this motel with a full view of the mountain. Here there are hotels or motels, which are the most affordable, you know, and that's what we're looking for. It's still raining, so I was able to bring Pante down here. It's great because the room comes with a little kitchen too. I've got the table here, I'm gonna get to work. We've got a little kitchen, a TV. Honestly, it's really well equipped. And of course, the steak I made last night had to be here. No, yes. It falls apart without even biting it. Time to shower, rest, and get to work. Let's go. Well, everything's already set up. Here I am working on the computer. The story of my life, the cards, the batteries, Pantera. That's what it's all about. About living. In the Bulkley Valley, there's this little town called Smithers. In 1921, it became the first officially incorporated town in British Columbia. We're in Smithers. I'm going back to do some shopping. I went to the supermarket to stock up on some food for today and tomorrow. It's a small town, honestly beautiful. And the best part is that it's surrounded by mountains. Right now it's 9:15 at night. Look at that whole snow-covered mountain back there. The sun just set. If you can see, there's still light over there in that little part of the city. I mean, it just set for me. It gets dark really late. In fact, I think even at 12 or 1 in the morning, it's not daytime, but it's still bright. Look at this beautiful view we have. This is the little town of Smithers. For those who like The Simpsons, yes, Smithers, like Mr. Burns' secretary. Anyway, if you come through here, I recommend stopping, because it's charming. Back to the cave, to the bat cave again, to the den, to keep working because tomorrow we continue on the road. The railroad was the initial economic engine of Smithers, and the urban design was planned to accommodate up to 10,000 people, although the swampy terrain made development difficult. Very good morning, Smithers. We're here with Pante. Today is a travel day. I'm going to clean the chain first, which I forgot to do yesterday. I bought a can of WD-40 to clean the chain. That way we get all the dirt off and get going, because today we have several kilometers ahead of us. We filled up with fuel. Now with a full tank, we're off. Thank you, Smithers, for being my office all day, the day before yesterday, and this morning. Look at what a beautiful day we got. Today we have a day on the road, so with this gorgeous weather, road here we come, asphalt here we come, let's go.
It's Sunset Drive.
Quite all right, baby.
We couldn't have asked for a better day, especially because we have visitors.
Hello, SMP, but stop coming closer.
I understand, I'm Argentinian.
Okay, speak English. Okay, you're too fast. Now, yes, and 90.
90. I don't see the top speed here. It always says here.
Yes.
I think it's 111.
0, 0, no.
I keep looking, but my eyes never go there.
I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. That's why I'm letting you know.
Thank you so much.
Are you going to Stewart? Yeah.
Yes. Is the climb okay?
It's beautiful. Yes. Is it your first time? Yes. You love it. Wow. Yes. How many days have you been riding?
4.5 years.
Shit, that's incredible. A lot. Yes.
All America? Yeah.
That is yes. That's so cool. Yes. You, is it like on Instagram? Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you too. Thank you. 110, I wasn't going fast. I didn't know the speed limit here was 90 because usually it shows up for me here, but nothing was showing up. That's strange. Well, honestly, the police both in the United States and in Canada have been very kind. Very kind. Very good energy, very good vibes. I also always say that you have to approach it with good energy, right? When the police stop you, you should always be in a good mood, good vibes. You shouldn't mess around because you have a lot to lose, right? Thank you very much. But honestly, I hadn't even noticed. Look, here it shows the speed and usually shows me the speed limit, but it wasn't showing me. We continue on our way to this little town that's straight out of a storybook, literally like a movie. Wow, look at this. The corner, thank you. What a beautiful landscape Canada has.
Yes, Canada has one of the most incredible landscapes in America.
Thank you.
And I spend every day struggling to find.
We're going to refuel and we're definitely going to bundle up because it's starting to get chilly. And let me tell you, this route is really isolated. There's hardly any fuel available. I mean, in the last 120 kilometers, there was nothing. This whole area gets a lot of snow. There are a lot of little flies around here. They're the kind that bother you, not the kind that bite. We're at this place called Mesiadin Saxion. Now we're going to head over there to a very beautiful little village in the middle of the mountains that I want to visit. And from there, we have to come back this way and keep heading toward Alaska, northbound. I'm all bundled up now. I put on my coat and connected the cables for the gloves. We're all set. And when I changed, I also put on the first layer of pants for tomorrow, just in case. Alright, let's go. Look at the sign over here. Here it says, "Please do not feed the bears." See? It looks like we're gonna see a lot of bears here.
We are in bear country, something that the locals respect a lot because they are considered sacred animals by many indigenous nations. They represent strength, courage, spiritual protection, motherhood, and nurturing.
Wow, look at this, how beautiful, look how nice. It's called Stone Lake. What we see up ahead is Bear Glacier National Park.
There's a place beyond the silver.
Moon. Bear Glacier is one of the most visually accessible glaciers along a route in Canada, with an area of about 1,800 hectares. There's a...
I'm really not liking these clouds at all. The weather is really bad today.
Believe it or not, today we're going to cross Alaska. Yes, today and in just a few minutes.
We're crossing the Bear River again. Welcome to Stewart's. This is the center of Stewart's. Very nice, very charming, with its little coffee shops, its hotels, its restaurants. Look, we even have pizza here. How nice! Everything is made of wood. I call to the mountains and across the...
Bay, welcome to Stewart's, this small town with only 550 inhabitants. In 1902, the Stewart brothers arrived, pioneers and gold seekers. In 1905, one of them gave the town the name Stewart's because he was the first postman in the town and they needed to give the place a name.
Alright, here's the situation. We're in Stewart's. I stopped here at the little hotel. I booked a room. It's pretty cold. This is a little mountain town. What's the deal? I was planning to go up tomorrow, right? I'm going to show you an image I just filmed inside. They have a little paper with the forecast. I had already seen it on my phone. Today, tomorrow. Right now it's 6:45. Where I want to go takes me about 40 minutes, so I'm gonna go because I was supposed to go up tomorrow. And it's a shame to miss this place because of the rain and also to do it with your life. So let's go.
Stewart is the northernmost ice-free port in Canada, which makes it strategic for trade and navigation. It also served as a Canadian port for mining, and between 1910 and 1930, Stewart experienced a mining and population boom.
We have already left Stewart and we are going along the lake, and here we have the whole port and dock area. This place opens out to the open sea, so that's why it also has a small port, and there are also many recreational sailboats. At this very moment we're entering, and I can't believe it, but I don't consider it an official entry because it's a touch and go. We go in and out. I can't believe that right now we're entering and crossing the border with, look who it is. Welcome to Hyder, Alaska. I can't believe we entered Alaska. I'll show you so you can get a sense of where we are. We're here, down here. And it's just a little tip of Alaska. It's a very tiny tip of all this. Look, Alaska is all of this. It's huge. Yeah, well, this is just a tiny little tip here. But anyway, we're in Alaska. Yes, we're officially in Alaska. Welcome to Alaska. What a beautiful place. Look at these little houses all made of wood. You can see it on my face, right? The happiness. To get in here, you don't have to go through any border crossing. We just passed by there. We entered here, and now we're going to visit a place. And from there, we're going to come back along this same route and we'll go through that border crossing. But to enter Canada again, to get in, they don't ask you for anything because it's known that there's no road. It's just this part, and you have to enter Canada again. No matter how hard I try. This little town we're in is called Hyder. I took this little path because they told me I can get to the Salmon River here.
Hyder has a population of only 50 people, and you can only access it by land from Canada.
Look at this place. I'm telling you, they told me that in this area you can sometimes see black bears and grizzly bears hunting salmon here in the river. Look at this. Wow, what a crazy place. I'm mostly looking over there to see if I spot something because I feel like I might run into something head on. Well, the pavement ends and now comes the dirt we love so much. Well, the pavement ends and now finally the dirt road we like so much. We have about an hour on the road. If we can make it to the end of this road, it's about an hour, around 40 kilometers. Everything will depend on how the road is up ahead. Because I was told there might be snow and we might not be able to make it all the way to the end. So we'll see what surprises this place has for us. It has a mystique that's hard to describe. The river on our left is the Salmon River. This river comes from up there, from a glacier called the Salmon Glacier. That's the glacier we're going to visit now, and I'll tell you a bit more about the history of this place.
The Salmon River, which runs for 25 kilometers, is famous for having a large number of salmon in the summer. In fact, it's one of the best places in North America to see bears fishing for salmon in the wild.
To see bears fishing for salmon in the wild. Reached the glacier. We had to enter Alaska, but now we're going to cross the border with Canada again. Notice that we're about to cross into Canada again. Look, see, now we have all the signs from British Columbia, from Canada. This line you see on the map, that you see here, that's the border. The border between the United States and Canada. So let's carve our division between the United States and Canada. No, look at this. We've arrived at the Salmon Glacier. Look at this, the Salmon Glacier. But what I'm seeing is that this is just a little tip. See? What we're seeing here is this little tip, it's that. We're going to keep going and we're going to see the whole Salmon Glacier from here. Let's go. This is going to get good. Notice that there's still snow here. Look at how much snow there is. I mean, it's not just a little bit. Look how high it is. I'm about 5 feet 10 inches, so that's nearly 5 feet of snow, and that's after it melted. Imagine how much it snows here, right? Look, we're already starting to see snow crossing the road. I don't know how much further we'll be able to go. Hopefully a lot further. We've arrived at the impressive Salmon Glacier, the largest in the world, accessible by a road that passes by old gold and silver mines that have been active since 1910. Come on, let's go! No! No, no, no! And this path? Don't tell me it's closed. Look at this. Look at this glacier. It's crazy. Truly crazy. Look, the tracks here, these are from the snowmobiles, and the snow is pretty... No, there are no truck tracks here. No tracks at all. I can't believe it. No, everything is covered in snow over there. This is as far as we go, guys. Did one of these have the key left in it? This one is uncovered. No. Are the keys there? They're in. See? The switch is on. I mean, if you start this, it'll start. Look, all of this looks melted. Is this here so that whoever wants to continue can just grab it and keep going? I don't think so. Oh, no, no, no. I'd love to get on the snowmobile and make it there, I swear. As you can see, the path is completely covered in snow, but for those who already know me, you know that if there's one thing I don't like, it's giving up, but I'll tell you more about that later. You don't get to have dinner every day looking at the Salmon Glacier, and we're even eating meat. Do you want to know what time it is? It's 9 o'clock at night. Here it's getting dark at 11:30 at night. Thanks to how long the daylight lasts. We were able to get there and see the glacier. If it had gotten dark earlier, we would have had no chance. Behind me we have the Salmon Glacier. The Salmon River is the one that flows down here. But the glacier goes all the way around, which is where we couldn't get to. And I want to show you this. Look, we are here, okay? This is the image you have of the glacier. If you notice, it's exactly that little tip. Well, there's a lake here. It's called Summit. Summit Lake is a lake that's located here behind the Salmon Glacier. All of this is the Salmon Glacier. And the water flows into the Salmon River, which is the one here. So what's happening? There's a natural phenomenon that happens every year in the summer. Summit Lake is kind of trapped up there, you know, by all that glacier ice. So there's a time in the summer, because of the high temperatures, when the lake breaks through an ice dam that forms naturally from the Salmon Glacier. It breaks it, right? And all that water starts to flow underneath the glacier, flowing into the Salmon River. And the Salmon River rises up to almost 2 meters high. Well, that's something that can sometimes get a bit complicated, the issue of so much water flow further downstream, which is where Hyder is, right on the border with Canada. Just a little detail I wanted to share with you. Your lips on my lips started like this.
With one little kiss, I knew I wanted love.
All right, let's go. What a shame, but look at this. What a crazy place. I took the drone all the way along the path and it was all covered in snow. It was impossible to get through. Look at the streams, how they flow down.
As part of climate change, the retreat of the glacier is creating new streams and habitats, allowing species like salmon and their predators to colonize.
Let me down.
I should have walked out that door before you could turn me around.
Let's cross into Canada again. Well, I'm already in. I've already shown my passport. Look, there's an obelisk here. It's like a monolith, which marks the division between the United States, which we have on this side, and Canada, which we have on this side. We're in Canada and the US at the same time, and now I'm crossing back to Canada. We could repeat this all afternoon. That monolith is perfect for photos. Since it's 10 at night, I'm telling you that we're going to start like this. We're going to get some rest now, because tomorrow we have another long day. Notice how beautiful the docks look with the little boats and a boat or two. With this view of the Salmon River, I say good night to you, even if it's not night, but it is night. See you tomorrow. Bye.
We're going back to Canada, but not for long. This is just getting started.
Very good morning, Stewart, and good morning, Ailey. How are you?
How are you, Seabass? Welcome to Stewart, brother.
All good, thank you. Let me tell you, Ale is Mexican from Michoacan, from our beloved Mexico. He has a restaurant here in Stewart, the only one. Well, there are two. Just two. There are two. One.
One is Mexican.
And one is closed. And well, I told him that yesterday I couldn't get to the mine because everything was covered in snow. And he says to me, "Are you up for going on an enduro bike?" All right, sure, I said, but hang on, I want to go with Pantera. So I took absolutely everything off Pantera. We're going without any bags, and we're going to try to reach the mine with the motorcycles through the snow.
All right, fine.
That's plan A.
But there's a plan B, but it's a surprise. It's a surprise.
We have a plan B. Let's see if we can reach it with Pantera.
Plan B is tough. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
So join us, because this is going to be good.
Let's go.
Let's go. The adventure is about to begin. You know how I get with things like this. And when I want something, I don't stop until I try to get it. So let's achieve that goal, because I want to reach the glacier, and also near the glacier there's the entrance to a mine. So stay tuned, because if we manage to get where I want to go, it's not going to be easy. No, huh? No. Nobody said it was going to be easy. On the contrary, if you want something, you have to work for it. We crossed the border again and we're back in Alaska. We're not just going to Alaska.
I told you I wasn't going to give up, so let's go for round 2.
Goodbye.
I need to run a rally with Pantera, just letting you know. So if anyone wants me to run a rally, we can all make it happen together. Come on. We met up with the Salmon Glacier again. We're almost there. Come on, we're almost there. My face, I think my happy face is because I know I'm about to mess things up, let's say. Even bigger this time. It's like a kid knowing he's about to get into trouble, about to make a mess. Well, that's how I am. That's what it's all about. To play, to have fun, to go out.
If it's about having fun, I'm there. You only live once. And if there's something I love, it's living life my way.
Wow, what a beautiful place. It has to be here, let's see. Yes, gentlemen. Everything's good, right?
How does it feel without the trunk?
It's a beauty. It's pretty deep, I'm telling you. There must be a meter of snow. Or a little less. Of course, because of the cold. Now it's like it has more of a suction effect. Should we go to plan B, or what do you think?
The day before, we reached the same point, and I had a little bit of a crazy idea.
I would love to
get on
the snowmobile and arrive.
I swear.
Well, if you already know how I get, why do you invite me?
Let's see. Does it start or not? Do we have a plan B or not? Plan B.
And if you notice, to reach the main viewpoint of the glacier and the mine, we have about 15 kilometers of snowy road ahead. Something impossible for Pantera's weight, since the snow is soft and you sink.
Try it and look, it's already slipping. Look, the Husqvarna 501 super lightweight. No, forget it. Unless we start breaking things, but no, we're going to burn the clutch unnecessarily. Let me give it a little tap now with mine. Let's see how far it can at least get to Pante. No, forget it. This is as far as we go. Plan B, there's always a plan B. Well, we'll have to use one of those motorcycles. Let's go back. It's really light, Pante. No, forget it. Do you know what this is like? Look. There it is. Let's fast forward a bit. 1, 2. There it is. There's the sound. Soul. There it is. Let's go with plan B.
But don't worry, because we always have a plan B, C, or D for everything. It doesn't matter how many times you try. What matters is to never give up.
Alright, let's do it. Let's turn this on. Are we ready? Whoa, how's this thing going? Let me tell you, this snowmobile belongs to a friend of Ayla. While talking, I asked, "Hey, what's up with the snowmobile?" And he tells me, "I know the owner." He asked him and told me, "The key is in," he said, like saying, "It's all good." So, well, why did he even tell us that, right? Of course, it's like giving candy to a kid. That's what he just did. Wow, look at this. No, besides, the power this thing has, I'm going slow because if you speed up a bit, this thing just flies. Who would have imagined this? They use these snowmobiles to set off explosions in the mountains and trigger avalanches. They also help open up the trails. You can see everything here is pretty packed down. Since there's mining, they also use them to transport people from the mine to these places.
Carry me far beneath.
Who would have imagined that our last days before reaching Alaska would be on a snowmobile?
Bury me, carry me far beneath. Fire and water me.
Look at this thing go, my god. Oh, now I'm hooked. Oh, no, look at this thing go.
Carry me far beneath. Fire and water me. Going down.
It's the turbo model too. Look at the view of the glacier. What is this?
Ale and I became very good friends. And thanks to the fact that we share the same passion, we can have this indescribable experience that I will never forget.
Thank you. Thank you.
It always looks better on camera. It's snow too. But look, my whole phone got wet.
I'm good.
Is it okay? Yes, perfect. Let's continue. We're here. Welcome to the glacier. Look at this. I want 5, Ale. Ale, we're here. Plan B worked out, brother. You went crazy. It was going to happen one way or another. It was going to happen no matter what. And look, where did we end up? The Salmon Glacier. Look at this. Look. Woo-hoo. Look at this. I can't believe we reached the glacier. Did you see? You always have to reinvent yourself somehow. Back there is the Summit Lagoon, which is the one I showed you yesterday on the map. I was telling you that it gets kind of stuck there, and the glacier acts as a natural ice dam. During summer, there's a moment when it breaks through and drains beneath the glacier. It's all water and it flows into the Salmon River, creating a rise of about 1.5, almost 2 meters in height. Welcome to the Salmon Glacier. Well, we're saying goodbye. You can't imagine how fast this thing goes. What kind of engine does it have? It's a Rotax. Is it the V50? I think it's 1,000? And turbocharged. 1,000 and turbocharged? Ooh, that's how it is. Always on some machine, always full of adrenaline. It's part of our essence. It's part of what runs through our veins. I'm leaning from side to side because the snowmobile really slides sideways. I want to trust myself, love myself, believe in myself like I used to. What a way to finish Alaska. What a way. The journey is full of surprises. It keeps surprising us every day. Let's go. I'm going slowly because if I don't, Ale will fall. No, there's no seat. This motorcycle is just for one person. Ale. We're here. What a sight. And well, a lot of people just like us make it all the way here. And you tried to walk a bit. Honestly, I have no words, I'm telling you. And with Pantera, it was impossible. I mean, there was all this snow. Well, now we made it. Mission accomplished in Stewart. I wanted to go further, but there's a mine ahead. But it was much farther, and with the snowmobile, it was too much to go all the way there. I know that at some point, when everything is thawed, I'll come back. See you in Stewart. And let's get ready. We're hitting the road again. We're heading back to Stewart with Pantera nice and light on these fast roads I love, and with these postcard perfect landscapes.
Next to me.
If you like the channel, give it a like. Subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you very much. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. You know there are places where you get stuck, where the place just grabs you? Well, Stewart was definitely one of those for me because I made friends there, found family, and at such a special stage of the journey, to find a little town with this kind of human warmth, with so much history, so many beautiful things, right at the end of America, honestly, it's really nice. It's very rewarding. So we hit the road, we're leaving. Thank you, Stewart. Thank you, life, for all of this. Perfect, we keep heading north. We're very close to reaching Alaska. Let's get going because the only thing left here is kilometers, nothing else. We've got a magnificent day ahead of us. Let's go. Bye, 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 bye. Goodbye, Stewart. Thank you for all of this on this unbelievably clear day we've been given. It's time to leave Stewart, a magical town where I found a family of friends and promised to return. But it seems there was someone else who wanted to say goodbye to me. Look, 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 subscribe. Look, 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 look. Did you see that? Did you see Grilly? Look how he gets up, wow. Wow. Just a moment, stop joking, enough, that's it. Look at this river, we're following along its edge, every view is spectacular. I swear it's really hard for me to record, because everything is so beautiful that it's hard to choose where to film. Like, should I record here or there? Turn on the camera, because I don't know what's coming up next. No, really, I'm enjoying this so much. The peaks are still covered in snow, even though summer is already starting, but I was told it was a long winter season. Summer arrived quite late. I arrived through the deep valleys. Look at this lake, how beautiful it is. Look, rest area, 400 meters to the left. Let's see. Now look at this. What a nice place. Hey, we're good, we're good. It really reminds me of southern Argentina. I can't stop saying it. Let's go. These landscapes keep giving me deja vu of my beloved Argentine Patagonia. In fact, if I told you that these same shots right now are from Argentina, would you believe me? Yes, they're from Argentina.
It's a narrow road, but I'm bound to.
The other day I bought a little salad like that in a bag. Look. I didn't realize it included all this. It's scary. They really tricked me then. I thought it was all just salad. At least it has some cheese. This is already shredded. And these sauces, honestly, I don't like them at all. And the usual meat as always. Before we leave, let's take out the trash. For whoever comes, send me a little photo to put up here. Let's go! Let's immortalize it! Slow to speak, quick to listen, slow to wait. Now, with a full belly, a happy heart. Now we're ready to go many more kilometers. Temperature 20 degrees. I'm still wearing these. I haven't taken them off, but I think it might get colder in a while. On Canada's roads, you'll always have a few lakes keeping you company along the way. Bury any man that doesn't treat her right. I'm gonna love and live and kill and fight. After the last stretch of the day, we arrived at this little town called Disley, a mandatory stop for travelers since it's the only place for hundreds of kilometers that has lodging and fuel. Well, you see, the journey always puts things in their place and makes you meet the right person at the right place. Look who I'm with. I'm with Mauro, my buddy from Cali, Colombia. How's it going? Good. We kept crossing paths on the road. one of us moving ahead, the other stopping at a station until we finally met here in Disley. And we started chatting well, and somehow we ended up drinking wine. We've got salami, we've got cheese. He's got a little cooler here. Mauro, show me this little cooler. Look at this. He's got wine, water, cheese. Look at all the cheese he's got here. We're staying overnight in Disley because you have to go with the flow when traveling. And well, tomorrow we continue. You're also heading to Alaska. Yeah, so that's awesome. He even takes the hat with him. What a guy. He's leaving now, bro. Hello, salute. Thanks, Mauro. Cheers. Dinner cheers. The sun still hasn't... Ken, cheers. Cheers. Look at this dinner, hot dog. Here in Salute. Cheers, 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 cheers. Enjoy your meal, everyone. Enjoy your meal. A very small one. The long days are starting to feel longer, and that makes us more tired, but luckily we met Mauro, with whom we'll be sharing accommodation. Cheers, cheers, and off to rest.